to a 5-minute workout. Let's make it like 7 minutes. So come with the toes to the back of the mat. Go ahead and sit down and round and kind of crunch towards your core. And then when you inhale, kind of arch and then pull yourself up so you're pushing your hips forward. Okay, exhale, come on back down, squeeze the energy out. You can actually land in here. I usually like to just pulse, but if you want to take it slower, you could land. Inhaling, exhaling. How are you guys doing? All right, so 10, right? So nice and slow and controlled would be more of the Pilates version. So try doing a couple. I like doing the really quick, kind of, short twitch muscle fibers, power, that kind of thing, but just find what works for you. This lift is really important when we do flips. If you do it nice and slow and controlled, it's more to tone the body. Very nice. So let's go ahead and put the swing behind our back. So it's going to be low. Does that feel good? You guys feel your arms? Yes. When we lean back, let's go ahead and hook the left. When the left foot comes around, the foot's relaxed, we come to sit. So we drop our hips, and then our right foot's going to come out to the side. So if you look down and pretend like that's a clock, it would be 9 o'clock for you guys. So it's off the mat, just lift your hips. Yeah, and then go ahead and gently place the foot down. So we're right underneath our plumb line. And first, just enjoy the stretch. So it's first thing in the morning, right, if we were going to do this. And we wouldn't do this right before bed, for example. Nice. So then I hold on to the swing with the right. I'm just going to lean back and come into a plank. So make sure you lean back. You want to be flat with the earth. And then bring your toe up to meet your hand. Yeah, and then go ahead and expand. So it's a flat body the whole time. Yeah, you're crunching at the hip flexor instead of the waist. Nice. Flex the foot back when it comes up so you can get the toe. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, 10. You can. That's whatever way feels good. Okay, so then when we come back, we're going to go back through Peaceful Warrior and wrap around. Pause here. And then release left leg out. Come out to the side and come to sit. So do the hamstring stretch first. Yeah, so good. So warming up the body. It's always good to make sure your mat is centered, so that way when you're using it as reference, it feels like it's in a good spot. So just make sure you're right underneath. Okay, and then we expand. I'm holding on with the left for balance. Flat body, bring the toe up. Yeah. So it's different than bringing the upper body up. Just bring the toe up. Yeah. Flex the foot when you come up, so you're grabbing the toe. You can go down if you want. Okay, good. Let's do 5 more. Squeeze on the way up, inhale and expand, so stretch the belly, even if it's for like a microsecond. So stay in plank, Amy. So it's a tendency to kind of overextend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just for this round. Good. Okay, lean back. Go ahead and come through Peaceful Warrior. Let's try it again on the other side. Release the right leg. Let it swing around and come right into Dancer. Oh. You did this before.
There you go.
And then toe touches from Dancer. These ones are going to be a little bit more of an up. Inhale, expand, exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Nice. 10 if you can. Only do 5 if you want to relax. It's okay to.
How about supporting the back of the neck?
Yeah, do the supermodel if it's too much, but that means you're not using your core, but you're using your head. And see if you can do less, like less in the numbers, but get the alignment. And then the last one, come through ankle grab, half lotus, one hand or both hands. See if you can flex the shoulders back. Stretch the face. Maybe 5 breaths there. Really stretch it out. Release the foot hooks. Come through peaceful warrior. Left leg extends. So when you swing the leg around, you're not going to touch down. You come right into dancer. See if you can get it. And then inhaling, stretch. Exhaling, toe touch. See if you can do these really fast or really slow, but pick what kind of muscles you want to develop. Like really strong, concentrated power would be fast. Really nice tone would be slow. Does that make sense?
Yes.
After you do 10, expand, bend the knee, reach back, grab the foot. Stretch the bone. 5 breaths if you can. Okay, I'm going to wrap both legs around. Release the foot slowly. So we have to do a little sit-up crunch to grab the leg loops. It's kind of the hardest part. And then I like to come into the wide straddle for the pull-ups. So I'm doing a bicep curl at the same time. So I'm working my arms as well as getting the core. So make sure the hip flexors is where you bend. It's easy to get into the habit of bending at the waist and just using the head here, but just isolate the core. And then scissor up when you're ready. Try just 5 scissors. These ones are hard. Still the arms are working, right? Nice. And then balance. Change sides, balance. Awesome. Okay, so after that we're going to hook our feet. So we wrap it around like we were going to come into peaceful warrior, but we're going to pull the leg loops up to the elbow creases and come through happy Buddha. Okay. So this is our rest. Feet together, hands at the heart. Yay. Open it up for arch. See if you can remember how to get there with the leg loops on the outside of the knees. Open it up for archer. Bring the leg loops on the outside of the knees. Okay, squeeze and lift. Extend the legs. Squeeze and lift. Yay, backpack. Ooh. We kind of want to play a little bit in skydiver before we come up because we need the rest here. You guys feel alive?
Yeah.
So much.
So much easier to access it today.
Awesome. So Julie, is there a reason why you're not pressing your hips down towards the ground? Is something hurting?
And
Wiggle a little from, come on down. It's a little high on your back too, so it's squeezing the love handle. So adjust it. See how I'm adjusting from side to side? Get it lower on the waist if you're coming up. See Amy? See where Amy says it's right along the upper sacrum?
Okay.
Yeah. Come on down and try it again. So for us we get extra push-ups. We're the lucky ones. So extend the legs. Tuck in a little to get your backpack. Hook the thumbs and press 10 push-ups. Chaturanga. So here, even though I call them chaturangas, the elbows will flare out a little bit more. Keep the hands directly under the shoulders the whole time though. Keep your hands in tight, Kara. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's better. You'll have a little bit more control when you pull the energy towards center. Beautiful. There. Keep your hands pointing down towards the ground the whole time if you have a shoulder injury. But for those that want to do toe touches, fully extend and then kick and squeeze. Fully extend, kick and squeeze. For you guys, just keep your arms straight down and then just kick, kick, kick. So you're pulling up through your core. Yeah, it's okay to do that if the shoulder isn't quite ready for the full extension. These are amazing. Okay, bank it up. Whee! So this is still arm control, right? We're still really engaging through the back body, the full length of the arms. Beautiful, guys. Okay, back to backpack. Make sure your hair's out of the way. Rest. Skydiver. Maybe play with the twists here. All right. Okay, hook the feet. Shoulders stand, so we have to tuck. And the tuck is when we can keep our hips right over our shoulders. And just play a little bit with pulling the energy towards your core and then arching. And just find the middle. Can you feel the balance point? Yes? Yeah, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. There. Shoulder stand is so good. So 10 breaths here. Is everybody's arms okay?
A little too.
A little too. So go ahead and open it up for Christ consciousness and arch for the next 5 breaths.
Oh, I like that.
So extend through the lower back. So the lower back isn't crunched. The heart is where you arch in the upper thoracic. Does that make sense?
Yes. Oh, it feels so good.
Feel what's happening in the body in this position. It's amazingness. Okay, when we start to come out, we bend the knees and let the feet come together. And then if we lift the elbow towards the sky, one at a time, you can slide into archer. From archer, let's just reverse. Let's come through our happy Buddha. Yay! You made it. So push your hips forward in happy Buddha, Deborah, okay? And then go ahead and open the legs wide straddle. Slide the leg loops back down into the hands, scissor the legs up, and then come on out, one leg at a time. Scissor down. Beautiful. Woo! Quite the awakening practice. Yeah. So that's it. 5 minutes. Just covered everything. Come on down. We'll break. Okay. We'll break that down more slowly. I'm trying to race through it. But